Who says Lundy doesn't do foraging, eh? Look at that one. That's bloody lovely. There's absolutely tons on here. What would make an apple pie? If they're nice, I used to eat these when I was a kid. But look, that hasn't got any bites in it. Oh, I get these granny apples, like. There it is. That's my bench. So I've got a nice big chunky log underneath, 2 logs on that side because it's a bit lower down. Hopefully it's not too hot. So that's on the stove. Oh. Yeah, it's definitely cooked. Like that's like lovely and warm. Hi everybody and welcome back to Lundy's Wild Camp Stroke Bushcraft, and as you can see I'm back out in the bushcraft camp. I've now been here for about 5 weeks, coming up to 6 weeks now. Obviously me and Rooney have been out on the hills on my bikes and that. I've been out camping with other YouTubers, subscribers at a different camp as well. Had a couple of weeks away from not camping as well, just spending time at home. Well, 1 week I think. Anyway, but I'm out here for 2 nights. I don't know if this is going to be just one video or it'll be in 2 parts, so you just have to bear with us because I waffle quite a lot, as you know, so I don't know how much footage I'm going to get over the 3 days. But anyway, before we get started, I'd just like to say a massive thank you to Paddy Carr, who's a subscriber, and he's a friend with me on Facebook. Got a message off him: Jimmy, I've got some stuff for your camp if you want them. And he sent us some pictures of the items, and I was like, Paddy, I'll snap your arm off for him, son. So he gave us a wood burning stove. It's just a small one, but it's great. So we've got this here. I'll just move that plate out of the way. So anyway, we've got this little wood burning stove here. It's got a small little flue on it, which I'll buy a new one for it in any way. And we'll be able to adapt this into some sort of hot tent or something, or put it somewhere when we get round to building something. It's got a nice little shelf that folds away, and obviously inside it's nice. I've never seen one like this before. It's a strange one. It's got like a little hole there. I haven't got a clue what that's for. That's strange. Is it a hand warmer? I don't know, but the legs fold in. But the hasta la vista baby is the pizza oven. So it's got a 12-inch pizza plate on, and then it's got the pizza shovel thing, whatever you call it. But yeah, it's great. So you just put this on top of the fire, let it heat up, put your pizza on the plate, put it inside, and then let your pizza cook. Absolutely brilliant. So I'm going to be using this tonight. So tonight for tea, I popped into Aldi on the way, and I went and got myself some barbecue chicken drumsticks, and then I've got myself a takeaway meat feast pizza. Sorry, so this is a cooks in 12 minutes. It says, so hopefully it'll fit in there. But yeah, I'll be eating that with them tonight. And then tomorrow night, I seen this and I thought, oh, look at the size of that steak. The Big Daddy, 16 ounce. What kind is it? If it's an extra thick cut rump steak. So I thought, right, well, I need to go and get some bits and pieces. So I went and got some tomatoes, mushrooms, some different peppers I've never seen before, or I've never ate before, and some oh god, asparagus. And then I thought, oh, I've got any chili sauces out, but my brother-in-law does them at the shop as well. So black garlic puree, so I'll add a little bit of that into the frying pan. And then obviously Rooney's got his olive oil with chili infusion, so I'll use a bit of that as well to do the steak and all the veg and things. So that's me 2 meals main meals and any weight, and then I'll have a look in my little storage box and see what I've got for during the day. I forgot to bring snacks and things up, so I'll not starve. You know, I mean, it probably does a world of good in any way, because I'm trying to lose my belly. But anyway, I'm going into waffle mode, so stick around. Okay, like I said, it'll either be 1-parter or 2-parter this video, so I'll see you in a while. I'm going to get set up, and then I'll bring you back and I'll show you my new item I've went and bought for £28 it cost. Couldn't believe it. So anyway, happy days. That's me all set up just about. Well, me sleeping area is, as you can see, I've got the new mozzie net thing up, the British Army mozzie net that goes on top of a camp cot. It fits perfect on these beds that we've made. And as you can see, it's in really good condition. I'll bring you up closer and have a proper look at it. But inside of here, I've got the Snug Pack Special Forces sleeping bag. It's the 2-season one, 3-season one. It's quite thin. And then I've got inside of there, I've brought up, it's, oh, I can't remember what it's called now. High gear pillow. I like a pillow. When I'm sleeping at home, I put a pillow between my knees. I hate my knees touching. So I've brought this up the camp now, because it's just sitting in my shed doing out in any weight. Then I've got the Flex Tail Gear light pillow. I love this because you can turn it different ways. The only problem is, I don't think it fits on the top, like you can wrap it around this mat, which is the Flex Tail Gear light mat. I absolutely love this mat. If you're interested in this, there'll be a link in the description. This mattress is absolutely brilliant. It's the most comfortablest thing I've slept on for a long time, and it's so wide, it's so thick and dead long. It's really, really good, and it's got an R rating of 5 as well, which is absolutely brilliant. But that's me set up basically. So let's just bring you a little bit closer and I'll show you a bit more about this cot. I'm just going to take you off the stand. Actually, I'll leave you on the stand. I'm using a different tripod this time. So as you can see, the colouring of it, it looks brand new. It's had a few little fleckles of like sand and bits and pieces in, so it might have been used once. It was a grade A. As you can see, the poles are all brand spanking new. This is lovely. The netting feels so fresh compared to what mine did. And then you've got the actual main material itself. You can still feel the waterproofness, because the ground part on it is actually waterproof. All right, it's got a lovely pocket in the middle in there. So when you line up the top end there, the foot end is got a sheet at the bottom, which is a lot higher than the head end. All right, but that's it there. That's I'm getting all my stands all stuck together, but that's my setup there. Absolutely brilliant. But what I need to do now is I need to get them shut before any flies and midges start getting around. Fingers crossed there isn't any midges at the minute, because the last time I was here I was getting ate alive. And guess what I went and forgot? I went and forgot me fly zapper, me mozzie, the Aussie mozzie zapper. I went and forgot to pack it. I'm absolutely devastated, because that works a treat, that. But anyway, yeah, that's my setup. Like I say, it's only about 12:30 in the afternoon, so I'm going to be just chilling out for a bit. I'll probably do a little bit of wood prep, have a little walk around, check on the woodland and things, and I'm just thinking about different tasks for to do for tonight. I brought my carving kit as well again, so I'll probably try carving another spoon, or try something different like a fork or something. In any rate, I'll be carving something tonight. That's for sure, because I really enjoyed that. It was so relaxing as well. But anyway, waffle. I'll see you in a while. I'm going to have about an hour or two to myself, just get organised, have a walk around and that. I may bring you around for the walk, but other than that, I'm waffling. See you later. Right, well, I'm all set up at camp. I've been collecting a little bit of wood off camera, and then I'm just going to be going for a little walk now. So I'm now in where the old wood is. But as soon as I come in here, I could hear like a tapping noise come from over there. So I'm going to go and investigate it, because it's sort of like stopped. I tell you what though, it's Midge City in here. Absolute midge city. There's some nice places where you could camp in here, I think. It's just some of these big trees are really dodgy like. So you've just got to be careful. Yeah, there was a tapping noise come from over there and it stopped. But I'm heading down towards the lake. I'm going to go and chill out down there for a little bit. And I thought, you know what it is, I'll bring you along so you can see it. It's beautiful. It's just a little bit of a trek to get there like. Because we're in about 200 acres of woodland. And yeah, we haven't even touched half of the bits. You know, I don't know if you can hear. If you can hear and you can see midges everywhere. There's loads of fallen trees. As you can see, I'm walking down towards one there now. I need to try and get on the other side of it, I think. I can't remember if I come this way the last time. But yeah, I might try a camp in here at some point. So, but the last time when we came down here properly for a proper walk around, it was winter time and it was quite boggy. But I would love to find a secluded area in here and set up a hut tent. It's quite alright in here, like, actually. It's nice and shaded. There's not that many midge flying around in this part, but yeah. Right, and anyway, I'm going to head off to the pond, and I'm going to sit on this little mat I've brought, and I've got a special little present for myself in my pocket, which I'm going to sit back, relax and enjoy it with the views, and hopefully not get bit to bits. But there's loads of hazel, all sorts of stuff in here, like, so I'm looking forward to coming in and adventuring a bit more in here, and probably do a camp as well. Have a look for a decent area over the next couple of days. Right, well, I finally made it. I tell you what, it's been that long since I've been down here. It's all overgrown. What a nightmare. I was expecting to sit on a nice bit of grass up the top there. It's midge city though. But yeah, and some of these little bin things here. So I just have to be careful of the nettles. I'm just going to put my thing here and just tolerate some of these midges. But yeah, it's a stunning little place this. Let's put you on a big selfie stick. There you go, look. This is it. This is what I've come down for, and I can't really see much because it's that overgrown, but it is stunning down here when it's not like this. Sorry about the camera action, I just didn't know what you are looking at. But yeah, well, that took us a little while to get here. Everything's overgrown all the way down. It's unbelievable. Right, I'm just going to see if this selfie stick will stand up. 2 seconds, everybody. Yeah, so oh, that's perfect. That was much easier to carry than a big tripod. Oh, nectar of the gods. So yeah, brought myself a can of beer. Sit back, relax, enjoy this fresh air and the view. Oh, that tastes bloody lovely. It's nice and cool as well. Anyway, cheers everybody, and welcome to LUNDY'S Wild Camp Stroke Bushcraft. If you're not subscribed, consider hitting that button. There's loads of buzzards flying around up here, like, it's amazing. I've got one right in the distance. If it comes further over, I'll put the camera on it. But I can now feel that sun on my head, at the back of my neck. I've got the sun just here. But yeah, beautiful. Just sitting, admiring this. Sorry about the stand, it's just the grass is that long, I can't get it to stay stationary. But yeah, just in the far distance, past that large tree on its own, sticking up into the clouds, there's a couple of buzzards flying around. So, but the GoPros aren't that good, so I'll probably not capture them like. But yeah, this is all normally nice and flat. There's a lovely spot up there. I was thinking about making a camp. Well, not making a camp, but having a night sleeping there, but the grass is just too long. I think we'll probably have to wait until the winter month. Wait until the stuff starts dying back a bit. before it starts getting to a swampy season. But yeah, even all this, all the brambles and everything, it's all well, there's still little bits of fruit on. There's not much though. I can see some little strawberries or raspberries there, and you can't stay on there. If that falls, I'll be devastated because I've got something crawling in my lug. I'll probably have loads of bloody ticks and all sorts crawling all over us, because I've been wandering through loads of long grass. But I brought my little sheet down to sit on, but just kind of find a spot. If I go any further than this, I'm in the water like. But I think I might have a walk around and have a look up the top there. There's a little stream comes down and fills this, and this normally goes, there's a little bit that goes out there, and that's like for the overflow. But anyway, I'm going to switch the camera off. I'm going to take a bit of time out for myself. I've got spiders crawling all over and everything, look. Little dandy long legs. And something on my face. Little buggers. Anyway, cheers everybody. I'll either see you a little bit later, or I'll see you even later and later at camp. Because I'm going to sit back and relax, getting bit to bits, but just looking at this. That little tree will be lovely decorated at Christmas time. Soon be upon us, won't it? Christmas, Jesus Christ. Right, I am waffling now, like. See you in a bit. Right, well, I found myself a nice little spot to sit, and as I sit down, there's a little dark cloud coming over. Now wait, all the ducks are in the water. I've just, one of them's just come flying out. Oh, I mustn't have missed that, like, because it's that overgrown. It's just there. Look at that. That's all the pond there. There's a big duck just come flying out of it. What a devastator. Must have been hiding in the water when I've been walking around. I always miss all the wildlife like that. Much nicer at this side. I've got a bit of breeze hitting us, and there's no midges. Aye, nice little mud bank I found here to sit, look. I'm gonna neck this can. Nice. Aye. This is the life. Right, I need to be careful because I'm next to loads of stingy things, but I've just found loads of nice little bits of fruit, look. Still hard, that. Hard. Blackberries. Right there for you. Yeah. Lovely. Oh, that was beautiful, that. Oh, get off his... Oh, hey, look at them, man. Lovely. God's garden. Bit harder, that one. Yeah. Oh, that was a bit bitter. Oh, that's a nice soft one. It's squirting in my fingers. Bit of energy for on the way back. A few pips. Who says Lundy doesn't do foraging, eh? Look at that one. That bloody lovely. Oh, hey. I wish I had a little foraging bag, or I took a load back. Oh, that nettle. There's some nice big ones at the back here. Just down there. Can't reach them with all the thorn bushes and that. Oh, yeah. I'm getting a nice little selection there. All feel lovely, them. How gone? Oh yes. Mm. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm glad I looked behind us there. There's absolutely tons of them lying around all over. I think there's some more over the back end. Oh, there's loads there, look. So, might come down here tomorrow for a little bit of a forage. I'll bring a little bag with us, do a little bit of a forage, because if I put them in pockets they'll just be splattered to bits and it'll just make a bit of a mess. But aye, nice bit of foraging. I'm not a one for foraging on this channel, by the way, if anybody's wondering. I only like bits like that, nettles now and again, like if I really need to, like. And I haven't gone near the mushrooms and things. I just didn't know anything about it. Sorry, I don't know anything about them, and I wouldn't want to put myself at risk, especially when I've got food up at camp, unless all the animals are eating it now, like. But there again, I'll just nip on the bike, back to the car, out in the car to the nearest place and get some food. That's my type of foraging, off shelves. I should learn it, like, but like I say, why do I need to forage food when Rooney cooks his amazing curries and things, and I like having me steaks and oh, pardon me, me steaks, and I'll be starting to make stews and all that soon. I'll be starting to get to them type of months, the longer nights. Anyway, I'm gonna stop waffling. There's one more little pan around here. You can hear a plane in the sky. And then I'm going to head back. There's a nice little flat spot just up there next to them little trees, and that would be a great little place just to hire a little tent. Oh, I think I can see an apple tree. Let's go and have a look. Let's go and have a look and see if that's a little apple tree. Might be granny apples. Yep, my eyes didn't deceive me. We've got some little apple trees down here as well. Little granny apples. Oh, hey. Look alright and all. It's got a little, been eaten a little bit, like. Oh, let's have a look around. There's a nice bit of a green one up there. Looks like it hasn't been touched. But I'll tell you what, let's have a look at that one. Aye. It's got a couple of little bit where it's been eaten. Sorry, I didn't really have them in the screen. Aye. Let's give that a little bit of a wipe and have a taste. Hey, I tell you what, I could get around me fruit and veg down here. I didn't know these were here, like. There's absolutely tons on here. We could make an apple pie if they're nice. I used to eat these when I was a kid. Look for a bit that hasn't got any bites in it. Oh, aye. Get me granny apples, like bit of a bittery taste. I'll tell you what though. Hey, I'm doing some foraging today. I'm speaking your mouth full, fill it, lad. Well, I wonder if there's any banana trees. It's a lush view from up this point. This is the area I was thinking about putting a camp, like putting a shelter. Not putting a shelter, sorry, putting a tent. And you have that lovely view there. It's a bit lumpy bumpy on the bottom, like. I tell you what, they're really nice, them. Battery's starting to run out now. I'm going to save my battery in case anything else interesting happens, like I find a pear tree. I've got a pear tree next to where I live. I always take a pear off every time I walk past when they're ripe, when I'm walking the dogs. But yeah, happy days. That's really nice. That I might take a couple of them in my pocket for later on. Right, see you all there. Hello everybody. Well, I don't know if the camera caught that, but I'm just busy cutting loads of little grooves into a fallen tree. I'm going to try and make this, hopefully I haven't gone too far. No, I haven't. I'm going to try and make this, so I'm going to chip all this out with an axe. Alright, I wish I had brought me normal axe that I normally bring. I've got this crappy little cheap thing that's going to take us ages. I wish I had brought my axe. Anyway, I'm going to chop all them out, and then that's going to be flattened. I'm going to level it all off and everything first before I even take any of this away. Then I'm going to cut it about a foot along from the end and a foot along here, and that should be, well, I'm going to measure my arse in there. There should be enough room there to sit two people, and it'll be nice and flat. So let's just have a quick look, see how flat it is. I've got you on a little selfie stick type tripod, so my apologies if the camera waves all about, it even falls over like that. I should have brought my big one with us. Anyway, so if I'm sitting on the edge here, and that gives all that room there for somebody else to sit. So all I've got to do now is just chip away at all this and then smooth it all off as best I can, and then cut, say about here, and about the same length again from the other side. And I'm going to put like a bit of a bench down next to the fire, in front of the fire. That's what I'm doing. Okay. Again, obviously I've still got a little bit to do, but as you can see that's forming quite nicely. Now if I cut these to about, say, here, and then what I can do is I can cut a little wedge out of their ends, put a log underneath, a couple of logs underneath, and then rest that on so it's about that height, because that's perfect height. That I'll just sort my stick out, sorry. So as you can see, I'm sitting down there now, sorry, using a selfie stick for the first time in ages. So I'm sitting down there now, my knees are nice and my legs are nice and flat, knees are touching the feet are touching the ground, and my legs are nice and straight. So yeah, oh well, I tell you what though, because you slice it that many times nice and waver thin, the axe was just ploughing through it like. So next task is, obviously I'll come up here with a carrier bag, and all the little bits I've knocked off here, I'll take them down for the fire tonight. So my next bit is, I need to try and cut this end away from the long end going down, and then what I've got to think about is, obviously it's got two trunks coming off it. It's got a thin one here, and this is the thicker one. So what I've got to be careful of is if that starts going back towards the ground, it's going to flip the tree up. So I just need to be aware of that. So what I'm going to do first, because of the pressure, I'm going to do an undercut, obviously from the other side, not this side in case I hit this, but I'm going to do an undercut quarter of the way up, and then I'm going to cut from the top down over. But I think what I'm going to do is I'll do that on this side first and then see what happens. Got someone shooting in the back there. It's not on this property though, it must be on the other owner's property. And anyway, let's get that done nice and safely, and then I can carry this back down, and then I'll come up, and with the other bits of log, what I'll do is I'll chop them so I've got something to sit this on, and then we'll see if we can find some pegs, get them pegged in place, and then put this in it. Happy days. See you in a bit. Right, well, you can see that went really easy. So all I've done was I've done half cut up from the bottom to the tops. I could feel it pinching a bit on the right hand side, so that's when I stopped and I come out and I cut down over, and then the two bits pinched together. So what I done was I cut the little slat out. You would have seen I cut a tiny little chunk out and then just kicked that just to make sure that wasn't going to spring. All right, but that's cut really well. Obviously what I'll do is I'll leave the small bit on there. That'll keep that trunk from going up over, and I'll try and scavenge another little bit off there, and then I'll do all this big bit, scavenge all that, chop it all up. I'll come up and delimit and everything as well. And then what I'll do is lastminute.com, I'll cut the thin end off from up the top there, and then them root systems should just fall back over. And well, they might do, they might not. They'll fall back into the ditch, and then that'll be another couple of trees getting chopped up and processed for firewood and things. So the battery's going to die because I keep forgetting to charge it. But anyway, I'm going to crack on with this. I'll come back up and do some bits off camera, get some wood down there, get the trolley and that, get a bag, pick up all the little bits that I've just chopped off, because they'll be great for getting the fire starting tonight for what, pizza, which I'm looking forward to. See you in a bit. Right, well, ladies and gentlemen, the last time you seen me, I was slicing and dicing up a tree, and I got a little bit carried away when I got back to camp. My battery needed charged in any rate, and a few hours is gone. Actually, it's actually 5:30. I've just been talking to Rooney as well, just about things that need done around camp and that, and explain what I've just done. But anyway, I went and built the bench. I just didn't put the camera on, so Lundy strikes again, eh? I've still got a bit of work to do on it. There it is. That's my bench. So I've got a nice big chunky log underneath, 2 logs on that side because it's a bit lower down, and then I've tied it on four pins, and then I've done Canadian jam knot on all 4, like 4 ways round. Same on the other side. As you can see where I've been chipping it, still needs a bit of work done because it's a bit rough on the bum, but it's at a good height. So I'm still trying to get used to this selfie stick. So there it is there. When you're sitting on it, your legs are nice and flat, and if you're lucky you get a shoulder, because one person sit here, one person sit there, and if you're sitting on this side, where I am, you get a shoulder leaning on the back of the, what do you call it? I'll probably be sitting on this tonight when the fire's going. Also what it can be used is, it can be used for putting stuff on as well when I'm cooking or Rooney's cooking. But I tell you what, it's got really cold. I'm freezing. Obviously I've been sitting down. I just put my light on because I'm going to be sitting on my chair in the shelter now. So that's that done in any way. It's just move my camera around a little bit. So that's that done in any way. Well, I've been taught Rooney, I've cracked open another can of beer as well. But I'm starving because I've been up since about 5:30, 6 o'clock this morning, and I didn't have any dinner because I come straight here. So I've got these, and anyway, these are some barbecue chicken drumsticks from, was it Aldi or Little? I can't remember if it's Aldi or Little. I think it was Aldi, Little, I think. Oh, no. And anyway, I'm going to get stuck into these. So this is my appetizer. I've still got a bit of wood prep to do, and then I'll be just sitting chilling. I've got a little chunk of wood somewhere lying around that I'm going to practice carving a spoon again tonight. Oh, they're alright, like, I'll tell you what, there was a couple of different flavours. I wish I had got a couple of packets of it now. But I've got a nice pizza for later. That'll be more than enough, I think. And if it isn't, then I've got things like pilchards and a couple of bits and pieces in my little storage box. But then if I get really, really hungry and I want to eat my steak and all that as well, which I doubt I will, like, I can always go and buy some more food tomorrow somewhere. Right, well, time to start chopping some wood. I don't know if this is going to do this, like, but we'll give it a good go. I think I'm going to need a new chopping post soon. This one seems to have been getting battered quite a bit. So let's see if this goes through this. See how many times it takes. Well, that's 1, 2. I love this axe, me. It's mint. It's bloody mint. I still wish I had brought me me other axe though, because that little yellow one, it's alright, like, but it's no decent axe. It's not, well, it's alright. It does the job, but not great. The only thing with this, sometimes it bounces off. I think it's the weight of it. It gets you a little bit scary, especially if you miss. So if this hits your legs, you're going to know about it. It's not going to chop it in half, it's going to smash it in half. But yeah, slicing these up lovely. Bit of a knot there. Right, it's made mincemeat of that big log, hasn't it? So that's happy days. I've got some little logs here. That's been sat there for a while, that. Just not hitting it hard enough, Jimmy. Alright, so I've got a few twigs to snap. These today. And then that's me wood prep done, because I've still got a big pile of stuff that's already been chopped at the back. I just wanted to get some fresher stuff. See how I've just skimmed that? Got to try and be centralised all the time with this. Oh, that's a nice little thin bit. Right. That's enough of that. I tell you what, swinging that big axe around warms you up. As you can see, I've put my little green flissie on underneath my shirt. When I thought I was getting really cold, but now I'm starting to graft again. It's getting there. I've been doing a little bit more chipping on the bench, and that's starting to look a lot better now. It feels a lot smoother. I did get my debarker tool out, and I thought that would work, but it's just too short. It's not doing it because it's a curved one, not a straight edge one. So it's just not working at all. But as you can see, in the barrow, I brought down all the little bits that I chopped out where the seat is. So I've got them. I brought that big log down as well. I chopped that ages ago. I'm just going to hide that on the fire like that later on tonight and just let that burn. It'll be gone by the time I'm away. And then I've got all these bits I've just chopped, loads of sticks. I've got loads of bits in here, look, still. There's still loads underneath all that as well. Look, all the bits that I chopped ages ago. So, and all these little bits. But I'll do a good replan tomorrow. I'll go up to where I chopped that tree up and I'll slice about 2 or 3 big trees up. And that'll be more than enough wood to get me through and leave loads in the shelter for the next time me or Rooney come up. So, and then when Rooney Shah will go into the big woods and we'll do some seriously, go down with a chainsaw and that, and we'll do some serious wood collection, because I want to get this wood shelter actually full for the winter. That's what I would like to do. Right, well, it's nearly 8 o'clock at night already, you know. I've just been sitting chilling, so I've got a little bit of silver birch here. It's not the best silver birch ever, but I'm going to see if I can get a couple of scrapings. I've been doing a couple there just before and then realised I hadn't put the camera on. So I'm just going to put that on the fire. I've got a little bit of, what do you call it on there as well? Pine pitch. Let's get them shavings, put them on there. I'm just going to hope for the best that it's going to work. And anyway, I've only got a tiny little bit, like, so I've got to be quick with it. As you can see. Nearly, oh, there we go. Happy days. So we've got a light straight away there. I'm just going to get some bits. Keep putting them on. And put that little bit of wood there a second. Oh, I tell you, that's kind of smoky, that, like. So there we go. Nice bit of silver birch on there. And I've got some shavings from off when I was doing the bench. And I've got some little sticks here. I'm going to put a couple of them across. Well, I've been snapping up. And I'll get some twigs on there as well. Well, that silver birch worked well, didn't it? How's about that then? Like, I tell you what, let's clean that. What else have I got and all? I've got all these little bits here. That's a bit of pine pitch on there somewhere. So tonight we're going to be trying out the pizza oven with a pizza. I've already ate me chicken drumsticks. They were really nice, so I enjoyed them. I've got these as well. These are the bits that I was chipping from underneath. Oh look, I've just tipped my fire over. It was like, what's that, kachingo, or what do you call it when you pull the sticks out? I can't even remember the name of it now. I've got all these little bits. Put some on. Oh yes. Let's move my fire rod as well so I didn't lose that in the fire. These are just punky bits of wood. That's just a bit of wood I burnt off earlier on. Keep them little bits for later. But anyway, I'm on my third can of lager already. Happy days, I'm just chilling. Enjoying it. I'm going to build that fire up and get a nice bed of coals. Then I've got loads of little bits to put under. Put the grill on, and then I'm going to start heating that. What do you call it up? Start heating this pizza oven up. Where's my big light? Now it is. It's dark under here anyway, but when it starts getting dark. So I've got that pizza oven there to put on top of the grill. There's me. Yeah. Me 4 apples I brought up from down the bottom. Get on. Yeah. I might cut them up and boil them. Make some hot apple. See if I've got some sugar and add some sugar to them. I don't know what it'll turn out like. I've got these gloves. I like barbecue gloves, stop your hands burning. So I thought I'd bring them in. I got them cheap at work for like £1 odd. Maybe I'm going to put my apples down there. Yeah, I'm looking for, oh, bright like that, like. I'm looking forward to getting my pizza, like. So I'm feeling a little bit peckish, but I'm also feeling a bit tired as well. There we go, look at that. Working a treat in it. See what I mean about the fire pit? I've actually moved some of the rocks from the thingy to make it littler, and it's still, that's the only size fire I really need. You know what I mean? I didn't need that other half. Because the bigger your fire, the more wood you burn. So anyway, like I said before, I'm going to let this fire build up and die down, add some more sticks to it, get a nice bag of coals, put the grill on, put that oven on, let it heat up for a bit, and then I'm going to insert a pizza. right in its gap. And hopefully it works. Otherwise I'll be eating me steak. I think it will, like. So I've seen other people using types of things like that before. But yeah, I'm looking forward to trying it. It's going to be something different in it to use. Right, well, there's my pizza. I've got it on this shovel thing. I've had this over the fire for a little bit, this the shovel, just to like sterilise it a bit. And then I've had the oven on, the pizza oven. I've had that. Hope you can see it. I've had that on the fire for a little while. Hopefully it's not too hot. There we go. That's on the stone. It says 12 minutes in the oven. It's 8:15 now. I'm going to give it 5 minutes and then pull it out, have a look at it, and then keep going until it gets cooked. Happy days. I've never done anything like this before. I just hope my fire isn't too warm, like. Oh. Oh, what was that noise? Right. Oh, sorry about this. Hey, God, I'm using a different tripod. There you go. That's the pizza in the oven. Alright. And the fire's done a treat. So hopefully the stone will stop it getting burnt on the bottom. And I haven't put it on too much heat. But I'll learn, won't I, if it's knackered. But yeah, happy days, like. Happy days indeed. Yeah, brilliant. Something new to use at camp there. Something different. Yeah, I think it might have still been a bit too fiery, the fire. And I've put that in there, so. But you learn by your mistakes. I should have asked Paddy, how hot does it have to be for to put it on your fire, like. But never mind. I'm sure it's not gonna. It'll not knacker it, will it? Nah, shouldn't be. It's been in there 2 minutes already. 2 minutes. So I'm just gonna sit here and watch and see what happens, see if I can smell it burning. But anyway, I'm going to turn off for now and I'll see you in a bit. Well, I had the pizza in for 6 minutes. I stuck the scoop thing in, the pizza shovel in, to pull it out to have a look at it, and I noticed the back end of it was burning. It must have been hanging off the stone a bit. So I pulled it out. It feels nice and warm, but obviously it's like burnt on the bottom at the back there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get me knife. I'm going to use this one because I've been using my little knife for other things, and I'm just going to cut it in half. And then cut it in half again and just see what I can salvage out of it. Me being me, like I'll probably just scrape the bottom off. I'll definitely not behind the filling away. I was now going to stick that in my mouth there and wipe it, but that'd be stupid, wouldn't it? Because I could cut my mouth open. But I think the fire was far too hot, and the shelf is definitely too low for that. I need to try and get it off the fire because I don't know what's going to happen to the stone. But as you can see, I've got a little bit of char grill on this bit here. So I'm going to try this bit first. The crust feels like it's done. The topping looks okay. It looks a little bit brownish. Oh. Yeah, it's definitely cooked. Like that's like lovely and warm. But yeah, Not bad. Not bad at all. It's just a gutter about these bits, but let's have a go with it. The burnt underbelly. Oh wow. Oh. That's proper minging. The burnt bits minging like. So what I'm going to do is, I'm not going to waste the topping. I'm going to take a little bit of the bread off that isn't burnt. And all that can go in the bin. It's like eating charcoal. So there you go. You see, I've never used one before. I should have asked. But I need to get that off the fire. It'll be absolutely red hot as well, you know. But look at that, man. Oh my god. But at least I've got plenty toppings from the other two bits. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to swipe my knife on there and then scrape it back off. I'll clean my knife properly in a minute. So for a pizza, not what I was expecting it to turn out. It's still okay though. I've got two decent bits, that'll do for me. I've had some chicken. I'm going to burn the other bits. Well, I've already burned them, haven't I? And I'm sorry I didn't bring you back after eating some food. I just had some proper me time. I actually put a film on last night, a war film that I've been wanting to watch for a while, but I actually fell asleep watching it. Next thing I knew, it was 4 o'clock in the morning. So I went to bed. It's now 9:30. I've been up about 20 minutes, just sorting out a little bit of mess that I made last night. I had quite a few sherbets as well. I drank me 3 Jack Daniels and I had 4 cans of lager last night. Never drank like that before. I was just in the moment. Obviously I had a little bit of a chat with Rooney as well about things. But at the minute I've got my soda pot out. I've got a boiling water going. So I've got some porridge in this one. And I've got a cup of tea in this, in my little one, ready to go. And my water's nearly done. It's getting there. Like, this jet boil's really good. I've got a video on it somewhere in my reviews. It's a cheap one, but it's massive and it works really well. It's just as good as any jet boils. You can fit loads of like ration pack meals, about 3 ration pack meals in at the same time as well. But anyway, if you're interested in that, go and check out my reviews and you'll see it sitting there with the thing on. I think it's, is this pot as good as the others or something like that. But today it's a bit chilly this morning, and I think we're due some rain today as well, looking at the forecast. But today what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be cleaning my chainsaw up. I'm going to be going and the couple of trees that are down, I'm going to be slicing and dicing them up and stockpiling some firewood. I've still got absolutely tons. I'll put a little clip up now. I've got tons left underneath me table where I put it for keep out the rain. The basket that I filled with loads of branches and everything last night is still full. Basically I just kept it ticking over a little bit. I put a couple of big logs in from the shelter. One of them's still half burnt, like. But I need to work out. I'm going to clean the plate for the pizza oven. That was a bit of a nightmare last night. I only got about half of the pizza. I salvaged the toppings off it as well, as you would have seen on the video. But yeah, I just had the fire too hot and the thing was too close. So that's another job I'm going to do today. I'm going to go back down to the old woods before I do my chainsaw work. I'm going to look for some longer sticks with wires on, and I'm going to raise that up a bit, and then hopefully it'll be a lot better as well for cooking on tonight. because I'm going to be frying off a nice big huge steak, and I don't want it getting too hot. I want it to cook slowly. And I've got loads of like veggies and like not veg, like peppers and mushrooms, tomatoes, some garlic puree, things like that, just to make a bit of a meal. But there's my water boiled. Just got to turn this the right way to get it off. There you go. Happy days. Hopefully I'll have enough water in here to wash out my little pot. I don't need that much water for my porridge. So I only got the one porridge in there, so I've got plenty of water in there as well. Oh, lovely. I love a bit of porridge in the mornings, me, when I'm out camping. It's quick and easy to do, and it's filling. And you can add a little bit, like add extra stuff in it, like a little bit of sugar or a bit of chocolate or a bit of honey out. Just mix that all up. Got a bit of froggy throat this morning. I feel a bit chesty. So anyway, let that thingy, and then we'll get my cup of tea done. There'll be a couple of little bits of porridge floating in it, but that's neat. Doesn't bother me that. And then this tea back and go on the fire and it'll burn later on tonight. I think this is Tetley's, oh, it's never made it to the fire pit, like the string got stuck around. So there's my cup I made, there's my food made. I'm going to get that down my neck. I'm not going to sit there and go, oh lovely, oh lovely. I'll do that tonight when I eat me steak and that. It's like that, it's massive. But I'm just going to get some jobs done today, and I might bring you along for it, and I might not. We'll see how things go. I think I can feel a hangover kicking in. Anyway, waffle. I'll see you later on. That's stable, that's solid, and that's solid as a rock. It looks reasonably flat, it's not perfect, I think. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's lovely, that. Look at the colour on that. Right then, everybody, it's time to feed my face. Carving a nice little spoon. It's basically a little teaspoon type, just like